Hope you're having a good Friday. I'm Jason Parkin, licensed LPL sales assistant here at Compass Financial Services in West Des Moines, Iowa. The snow is melting outside. I'm joined by a socially distant Caleb Pearson. He's one of our advisors. Hello. We're also part of the Beard team here at Compass, the Beard quality team. These are unprecedented times in America because of this virus and what it's done to a lot of things. One of them is the economy. And we want to talk about a topic we've talked about recently, the CARES Act, and specifically the CARES Act as it might apply to people who have student loans.
Yeah. So Justin last week kind of discussed the RMD provision in there and the stimulus checks that millions of people are starting to get this week. So I wanted to cover a couple of different things, the student loan piece, which is important to a lot of people out there. So if you have student loans, specifically with the federal government, they have stopped payments on those. So that'll go between March 13th, I believe, until September 30th. So if you have federal student loans, those payments have automatically stopped. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to request it. That should have already been done. And so the benefit of that is if you're under some financial stress right now, that's one less thing you have to worry about paying.
Right.
And that's been done for you automatically. One thing I wanted to point out with that, though, is you can still make payments on your student loans. It may be a good time to do that because right now interest is not accruing. So any amount that you put towards those student loans right now will go directly towards the principal. So if you kind of have a plan, you're wanting to get out of debt in a certain period of time, you can be a little bit more aggressive during this time. If you have the income and the resources to do so, you can put the money directly towards principal. So you can pay what you were paying before, you can pay more, you can pay less. It's very flexible. But that's something you have to go in and manually do. So you'll need to log in online and request that those payments go towards those loans.
But as far as the delay of payments and not paying through September, that's all being done automatically?
That's all done automatically. So if you have private loans, though, through a bank or another lender, this doesn't apply to those. I'd like to tell people it doesn't hurt to ask, though. So if you have other loans or other debt out there, credit cards, auto loans, mortgage payments, whatever it is, there are a lot of programs right now where you can go and request some help with that if you need to stop payments for a couple of months. And I saw an article on Yahoo Finance the other day that they did a study, and 91% of people who called in and asked for some assistance got some. So if things
it seems anecdotally like banks are working with people
right
now,
and everyone is dealing with it. So you're not going to be the first person who called and asked because it's happening all over the country.
Right. We've kind of brushed up against it, so let's talk a little bit about unemployment. Last I heard, and this changes all the time, but we were up to about 18% in the country. So there are a lot of people that are up against this right now.
Yeah, it looks like another 5 million filed yesterday, or this last week. So a lot of people claiming unemployment benefits right now. The CARES Act expanded the amount that people can get by $600 a month. And they've also expanded who can file for unemployment. So if you're self-employed, previously you weren't able to do that, but you're able to file now as well under the CARES Act. So.
Okay, well, these are things that we help people with here at Compass. We give people good advice about their money, and you can reach us at 515-327-1020. You can also contact us and get to us through our website, which you can find at compassiowa.com.
Good weekend.